I'm going to show you how to make prawn cutlet. Now, if you're a good cook with good nose and good tongue, meaning you can smell and you can taste and you can also feel the texture of a food, you can actually eat a food and recreate almost like the same. Um, so we went to Chowrangi. It's a very popular Indian restaurant in London near Marble Arch, and we had prawn cutlet, which my kids really loved. I believe that was the best of all the foods we tasted and had. So I'm going to make prawn cutlet from scratch. Although there is no recipe I have seen on YouTube, and I've never made it, but I know that mine will be tasting as good as, or maybe even better than the cutlet you get served in most of the restaurant. However, I must say the prawn cutlet in Chowrangi is awesome, just awesome. Anyway, this is next. So you take prawn, small prawn, and put chili powder, coriander leaves, green chilies, salt. You can also put a little bit of cumin powder, and then mash it, and then put some boiled potatoes and mash it, and make shape like this, like a flattened dough. And then you can either dip it in whisk egg, but I'm planning not to do that. I'm just going to dip it in potato starch and dip it in fine breadcrumb, and then shallow fry it in here. It has to be very hot, one at a time. Now we Indians, we like making things from scratch. We don't like artificial stuff or processed food. It is not only cheap, it is organic, it is healthy. Before Christmas, I bought some mashed potatoes, mashed creamed potatoes. It was as ugly a food as you can have. It was like cardboard paste. I had to throw it in the bin. And if I make creamed, sometimes I buy it just to see what the fuss is going on with this packaged food. I'm never going to buy creamed potatoes. I might try uh, potato starch like that. Less chance of it going wrong, and also long shelf life without preservatives. I hope so, but I have to check the level again. And yeah, so that's prawn cutlet. I'll show a picture of the still picture we have taken in the restaurant so that you know how the final product should look. And maybe I'll make another video when I've done it, whether I was happy or not. And the other thing you need to learn, and we are very good at it, how to prevent food waste. So this is the turkey, leftover turkey. I took it out all the flesh from the bones, and I'm using the bones to make a bone broth. Is extremely good. So it's of gelatin and lots of other minerals that leaks out from the bone, and then ultimately throw away the bone. I'm putting all the kind of vegetables, which is not looking so great, a bit unhealthy, but not rotten yet. I'm going to put everything there. I'm going to spice it up with lots of spices. I'm primarily thinking of garlic and chili paste, maybe a little bit of chipotle, which is now become my favorite, and maybe a bit of naga chili, bit of garam masala, and spice it up, cook it up, and then use it inside a filo pastry, and then bake it. It'll be a good snacks. It'll be finished like hot cake, hot pastries. And with this, I'm going to put a lot of vegetable, the other leftover vegetables and onions and garlic. This has to be all real, like not like paste like this. Real garlic, real onion, leek. What else? I think I'm going to put some tomatoes, a little bit of coconut, and make it a nice healthy soup. And some other greens. I'm thinking spring onion. Yes, I think I've got spring onion. Yes, I got it. So all of these vegetables which you think nobody's using or having, you have got two options. Either you can make a nice soup out of it, you can put butternut squash as well, or you can stir fry it, but you have to spice it either with herbs or with spices. Otherwise, nobody loves vegetables. Be honest. Would you like to have this, or would you like to have some steak or nicely cooked stuff, or cookies and cakes? Those are more tastier, so we are naturally inclined to fatty, salty, sweet food rather than something which is extremely beneficial for our health, but you need to know how to cook it. Anyway, that's it. Have a lovely day. Enjoy cooking, enjoy eating, but be sensible.